If you have OCD or anxiety, you are going to hell. Of course, that's what it wants you to believe, right? And by hell, I don't necessarily mean fire and brimstone hell. I'm talking about whatever your own personal version of hell might look like. And OCD knows what that is. So OCD might look like, I'm afraid of germs, or I'm afraid to go outside, or I'm afraid to drive, or I'm afraid of my own bodily sensations. But if you get right down to it, what the core of that fear is really looks more like, I'm afraid I'm going to go insane. I'm afraid I'm going to be stuck in fear forever. I'm afraid all my loved ones are going to abandon me. I'm afraid that I'm going to die or someone else is going to die and I'm going to be responsible for it. So that's what I mean by your own personal version of hell is. It knows what you're scared of and it knows how to get you. And then it promises you that you're going to get relief by doing compulsions, which of course doesn't actually happen, right? So part of the work in recovery is realizing you already are in hell. No, the part of the work of recovery is realizing that you are safe and how unlikely these things actually are to occur. And even more so, how much more unlikely it is that these compulsions are going to stop any of those things from happening. And how much you actually don't need to do that, right? So in using the downward arrow technique or in disputing irrational beliefs, a lot of clients are able to pretty immediately see that and be like, yeah, interesting. I never thought I really feared that, right? It's like, yeah, and doesn't it seem kind of ridiculous? Yeah, it does. Okay, but you're not in your cycle right now, so of course it feels like, oh yeah, this is silly. But you're gonna get that hit again, right? You're gonna get that trigger, and that's when we do that. We've already done that really good work. That's when we're gonna start reducing the compulsions, right? You're gonna get that hit, that trigger, and then you're gonna be like, wait a second, hold on. I know what this is. And then we're gonna start to reduce those compulsions. And that's the other part of the work, right? It's so doable. You can do it. You can get better. I know it's hard. You didn't ask to have OCD, but this is the work. You can do it. People get better every day.